Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is K. Jamal Jones. This is Row TRS. And today's topic is smile. Right now, we're coming to you live from Brooklyn, New York, Canarsie Pier. I just felt like this was an apropos place to be able to meet today as we highlight the topic, smile. Life brings us so many different things, obstacles, joys, pains, hurts, disappointments. Sometimes you can be a little discouraged. Sometimes you can feel like you're spinning your wheels, not fully understanding why things are going the way they're going. You know, you might be stuck in a career where you hit the ceiling, or you might be at a point where you have a job that you like, but you don't truly love. But because of the financial stability, it's hard to kind of sever those ties and go away from it. So you kind of stay there and you deal with it because it makes sense for right now. But one thing I do know, if I don't know anything else, is that it's so important for us to make sure that we smile. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to smile through everything. You know what I'm saying? And I think about Tupac and Scarface, and they had a song called Smile. And Tupac said, through it all, you got to learn how to smile through the BS. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like, just an ad-lib, or it sounded like something he just probably threw in there to make the song mean something. But the reality of it is that we all have the ability to be able to smile and smile our way out of where we are at the moment. See, we can choose to be people who will complain. We can think about things that don't work. We can think about things that don't matter. We can think about things that get in our way. But the reality of it is that whatever we focus on, whatever we put our energy into from a mental standpoint, that thing has a tendency of being able to control us. So now if we say, you know what? Okay, I'm not really satisfied with where I am right now. I don't like the trajectory of where my life is going. But at the end of the day, if I really sit down and count all the things that I'm grateful for, all the things that I do have, all the things that separate me from other individuals, I absolutely have something to smile about. You know what I'm saying? So today, I want to practice being able to exercise the gift of your smile. See, when you smile at someone, it brightens up their day. And I'll give you a perfect example. I had a gym teacher of mine a long time ago, back in high school. And for some reason, I always felt like, she was always giving me a hard time. I don't know why I felt like that, but it was just like, every time I was there, I was never excited or happy about anything. And I remember one day specifically, me and a couple of classmates were horse playing, something we weren't supposed to do, right? Running up and down the steps. And as we were running up and down the steps, I'm laughing at whatever the joke was. And my gym teacher pulls me to the side and she says to me, "Come here, let me talk to you for a second." So now automatically my face goes from laughing and joking to being mean again, right? Because I'm trying to figure out, why is she grabbing me, telling me, that she wants to talk to me for a second. And what she said to me has been with me since the day she said it to me. I'll be 34 later on this year. And she told me this when I was about 15 or 16. She looked at me and said, "You know what? I never saw you smile before." So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, so what? Like, why are you telling me that? She said, "I never saw you smile before." She said, "When you smile, your whole face changes. You look totally different." And I looked at her, I said, "Okay." She's like, "Yeah, well, I'm here to tell you that you should probably smile more often because you have a beautiful smile." Now, here it is. I'm 16, 15 years old, however old I am at the time. Going through a lot, changes, high school boy going through changes, right? And this gym teacher telling me that my smile was beautiful, it made me look at how I interact with people. It made me pause for a second and say, wait a minute, how is my facial expression coming off? How do I look? You know, how am I responding to my environment? You know, how do I interact with people? It made me think about all these different things. And the reality of it is that we know that we have certain attributes about us that are more favorable than others. And I always felt like I had a pretty decent smile, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But after someone highlighted it and they told me that, it transformed how I present myself to the world. So as much as I possibly could from that point on, I tried to smile a little bit more often. And what happened with our relationship was she actually became one of my favorite teachers after that conversation we had, because it was a misunderstanding between her and myself just because of my facial expression. So now I'm not here to tell you to smile and act like a clown and walk around just going, That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that the world that you reflect is the world that's reflecting back to you. So if you're walking around with the ice grill, screw face, upset, uptight all the time, then you can almost be sure, you can almost be certain that the world that you're reflecting back to you is ice grill, screw face, upset, mad all the time. So now if you just say, you know what, instead of me being upset and uptight, let me choose to smile today and just go, woo! Yes, sir. That smile will open doors. That smile will give you opportunities that a screw face, that being upset, that being uptight can never give you. So with that, I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribes to Kenyon Jones on YouTube. We are grateful for the support globally. Yes, we have global support, and we are truly humbled by it. I'm grateful for every subscriber who subscribes to us on YouTube. I'm grateful for the support from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's truly a blessing to be able to invest in your lives. I want to remind you to always, always, always rock out with the rock stars. Thank you for watching, and God bless.